They're forever, right? So you're not gonna miss any of them. Not Kardashian.
Welcome to Amy Kardashian and the Expert Show, where the experts share their knowledge, wisdom, and powerful insights to help you transform your business and personal life. Sometimes I bring inspirational stories to let you see your life in a whole different perspective. I am your host, Amy Kardashian, and today we're having an amazing story telling. It's about movie. The name of the movie is The Map of Salvation. I'm going to be talking about it more later on. And before I bring my guest, I just want to say thank you so much for our sponsors. And here are some of our sponsors: SkyVistaConsulting.com, EV36 Photography, EV36Photography.com, SkinFitnessLV.com. And also, if you're watching on social media right now, I really encourage you to go to AKExpertstv.com to watch all of our shows. We have two different shows besides the Amy Kardashian and the Experts. One is the World Book Reviews, and the second one is Stephanie's Movie Reviews. I encourage you to go and check all of the shows we have, and you could watch all the segments 24 hours a day, and we'd love to hear from you. Also, if you go on the website, look for the button where you can win a movie and dinner for two, and you might win an interview on the AK and the Experts show. For now, I'm so excited to have my guest today, which we're gonna be talking about this inspiring movie. And so many of you probably know I am Armenian, and some of you that you don't know about Armenian much, you're gonna learn a lot about it today. And one of the things we do, we know each other is by the last name. Usually the last three letters of the last name is IAN or YAN. And this way we know each other. We could just, Armenian community, they're very loving, caring. We just produce really good businesses, and we help each other a lot. So you will know why we do that and how we survived. And really, I am very, very proud to be Armenian. And also I am very proud to introduce you to a wonderful Armenian gentleman and the actor of this movie, the main actor of this movie, because I'm very proud of that. And also I get invited to the red carpet premiere event in Los Angeles, Hollywood, May 5th, from 4 to 5, it's in Armenian, and from 7 to 8 in Armenian language. And this movie is in 4 different languages. Now, I want to introduce you to the promoter and the main actor, that they could tell you more about this movie than I can. The promoter is Apo Jabarayan, and the actor is Savante Landgren. They're with me on the Skype right now, and I want to say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, greetings from Los Angeles.
From Los Angeles, yes.
Actually, in Svante's case, greetings from Finland and Los Angeles.
Nice. So, Apo and Savante, welcome to the Amy Kardashian and the Expert Show. I'm really so excited to go and watch the movie in Hollywood. It's coming up in March, right? March 1st. Yes, tell us more about this movie, what this movie is all about, and all, the good stuff. And by the way, we're having the preview too on the corner. We're showing the preview on the corner, and behind them right now you have the banner about the movie. Is that correct?
Yes, the movie poster.
The movie poster. So I heard a lot of good things about this movie, which is it's been created in, filmed in 10 different countries. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about this movie.
Svante, please.
Well, this movie was made to the year 2015, when it was the 100th centenary of the Armenian genocide. But the movie is not about the genocide in itself. It is about 5 women missionaries from the north of Europe who were eyewitnesses to the Armenian genocide. And they were not only eyewitnesses, they had been there working among Armenians for many years before the genocide. Some of them stayed there and helped and rescued people, especially children, during the genocide, and all of them also returned to the region after the genocide and worked with Armenian refugees and orphans. So this is really a tribute to these women. There were also other people helping the Armenian orphans during the genocide, but in this film we highlight these 5 women missionaries from Northern Europe.
So basically, these ladies are not Armenian, right? They're not Armenians.
All of them are non-Armenian.
Yeah. All of them, they're not Armenians, but they followed their heart to see, to jump in and help the children. Is that correct?
Excuse me?
So they jumped in and helped them, no matter who they were.
After the Hamidian massacres in the mid-1890s, there was a solidarity movement started both in the US and in Europe among people, especially in the churches, among Christian people who wanted to help the Armenian people, and especially the thousands and thousands of Armenian orphans. And this spread also to the northern part of Europe, and therefore women from Sweden, Norway, and Denmark, they dedicated their life. They traveled to Western Armenia to work in schools, in hospitals, in orphanages. And then they happened to be there when the next catastrophe came that was even bigger than the Hamidian massacres, that is the genocide in 1915.
To me, as a third-generation survivor of the Armenian genocide, this was an eye-opener, believe me. Even though I thought I read so much about Karin Jeppe, Maria Jacobson, Alma Johansson, but I never envisioned that one day I would see a docudrama reenactment that would bring back to life these giant humanitarian characters on the big screen. And as I'm talking to you, I have goosebumps all over my face. So it brings them back to life, and it connects the moviegoer with the strong willpower and a strong sense of mission on the part of young women. You know, if you look at their pictures, one of them is 23, another is 25, another is 27, another is 33. They could have gone on with their lives, and they could have landed good-looking husbands, well-to-do husbands, and formed their families, and that's it, wrap up their lives. But look what they did. They headed towards totally unknown horizons, then existing Ottoman Empire, to make a difference in the lives of people whom they didn't recognize, whom they didn't know, and they were not of the same people. Two ladies from Denmark, one from Sweden, one from Norway, another from Estonia, coming from a German family, going and helping unknown individuals, and ultimately they have saved thousands of orphans and women from the death and destruction. And to Svante's credit, when I saw the film in a closed screening, a private screening, all I could remember saying to myself in Armenian, talking to Svante on the big screen,
Wow.
Because, excuse me? Yeah. May I love your spirit, because at that moment you could tell as a moviegoer, Svante has become a perpetual in the movie, a perpetual bridge between the 5 characters and the moviegoers. Incredible
Wow.
connection.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, that is amazing to appreciate other people who they're not Armenian, but then they had a big heart to be a missionary and jump in and help and sacrifice. And it's good from the Armenians to appreciate that and show them, we appreciate you, we appreciate your heart, that
After
you're
100
stepping
years.
in after 100 years
We
to
still
put
haven't
this
forgotten
together. You know, and also, you know, appreciate those 5 ladies. I mean, God bless their soul.
Yeah, after 100 years, Armenians still continue remembering them. They still haven't forgotten them. Not only haven't forgotten them, but they do everything to evangelize the message of each and every missionary, young missionary ladies, and give a good example to the millennial generation that, look, people do not forget. People
Wow.
do appreciate actively.
Yes.
In this case, the beneficiaries were the Armenians because of the Armenian genocide. And I'm sorry to register as a journalist that today, as we're talking, we have ISIS perpetrated genocide. We have many other genocides going on. So we need to mobilize the human heart universally and
Yeah.
make a difference and go to Darfur, go to Iraq, go to Syria, go to anywhere there is trouble and human tragedy and make a difference and save lives. You know, just like George Clooney, for example. George Clooney went to Darfur and he survived a live bullet.
Wow. Wow. He does have a big heart. I know that. And you know, I think he married Lebanese. She's
Yes,
from Lebanon, his lovely
Al
wife.
Clooney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I could see him. He's really trying to promote peace by educating people about we don't want this to happen again, and that's the reason we want to deliver this message to tell to the world, enough, it's enough. Children are paying the price for all this, for the war when it happened. Adults, they need to get it together. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
We need
Absolutely.
and you know, Apo, I'm a survivor of war, the Lebanese 1975 civil war, and my brother died right in front of my eyes when I was 12 years old, and since then, yeah, we became homeless. So this is very close to my heart, and now I'm working with a Women's Federation for World Peace. I'm working with them to promote peace in the world. Yeah,
So-
and we all could
So,
do.
in a nutshell, this movie is a celebration
Yes,
of indomitable human spirit.
absolutely.
Indomitable human spirit, not just on the survivor side, but also on the side of the people who stick their neck out to make a difference and help a murdered nation revive itself and give itself another chance. So,
And also-
they hail from Scandinavia, and I'm so honored to have a beautiful ambassador of the 5 ladies, and who has helped the producer, Mr. Saribekian, and the director, Aram Shahbazian, and the composer, Vic Zartman, to bring back to life these 5 beautiful characters back on the giant screen.
Back to life, right? And this is going to
Yes.
be a lot of good examples to the people who's really sacrificing their life right now and helping people, helping families in Syria and Lebanon and Iraq and everywhere, whatever war there is war right now. So tell me a little bit about where they can get to the movie, and then also, do you have a website where they could go check it out?
They could go itsmyseat.com, and once they go to It's My Seat, then they could use the keywords Map of Salvation in the search box. They will find it instantaneously, and then they will notice that there is a 4 p.m. screening, which is almost sold out in English, 4 p.m. in English and 7 p.m. in Armenian. So they could see the seating map, and they could choose their tickets and come and join us. And by the way, I am honored to report to you and to your TV viewers that almost like 1/3 of the moviegoers on the premiere day for 4 p.m. Screening in English are non-Armenians.
Wow, that's really
this
good.
Movie,
I'm bringing my husband and Stephanie Thompson, which she reviews movies on my channel akexpertstv.com. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for including the other people, because it's about education. It's about inspiring others to jump in and help.
After all, we live in a global village, and we need to reach out to one another and
Very nice.
make lives more pleasant. Professor?
Last year we showed this film in Lebanon, in Beirut, and then we met the Aram I, the Catholicos of the Great Sea of Cilicia. Sorry, yes, you are from Cis. Sorry, and he told us. He said about these women. He said they were angels sent by God to the Arab.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
That's true.
That is really inspiration. So the movie name again, the Map of Salvation, the Map of Salvation. And I know you're gonna have different probably. It just came to United States, right?
The movie has been screened in 14 different countries, and now has come to the U.S. And
it's been filmed in 10 different countries. Is that correct?
It was filmed in 10 different countries, yes.
Okay.
So many individuals, Armenians and non-Armenians, have stepped forward to help the producer come up with various language versions with voiceovers.
That's what I was going into.
In order to make it available to world population, because this movie truly deserves, it has a message that deserves to be evangelized around the world. So far, the film has been produced in French voiceover, Spanish voiceover, Russian voiceover, Armenian voiceover. So there are many other important languages that we need to help the producer to
make it happen.
Different language versions.
Yeah. But originally in English, is that correct?
The original language is English.
It's English, and that's.
Professor Lundgren speaks English.
Very nice. Give me your website one more time, just to make sure everyone.
For tickets, it's myseat.com. It's
myseat.com. How about after the tickets? There is anywhere they get educated about it, or it's in the different countries?
If they go on, if they go on, they could send an email.
Okay.
To Gamper Films, GAMPR Films @gmail.com, and we'll be happy to send various links to various trailers.
Wow. Very nice, very nice. I'm so glad to have both of you on the show. I can't wait to watch this movie. I heard a lot of good things about it. And for years to come, for people to get educated, I want my grandkids to watch it. I want, just to appreciate those 5 ladies. And remember always, when we're here to serve, that's the best gift we can give. That's the best things we could leave behind. We can't leave anything behind besides serving, and serving is gold. I mean, it gives you something special in your heart. I really appreciate having you, and I can't wait to see you, Apo and Mr. Savante. Okay, well, thank you so much for being on my show.
And thanks so much for having us, and and thank you for these many quality TV shows that you're presenting your viewers with, and keep up the good work.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, when we come back, I have a really interesting 2 ladies are gonna be talking about networking and really educational. You're gonna learn a lot from them. So stay tuned. We'll be right back in a few minutes.